The Lifeline by Tom Ellen is a gripping, heartbreaking story about two people making a life-changing connection through a crisis helpline called Green Shoots. Set in modern-day London, the story follows Annie, a UK journalist who's coping with intense grief after losing her dad to cancer and navigating a complicated relationship with her mum and older sister Josie because of it, amongst other things. And William, former lead singer of the Defectors who's barely coping with the death of his best friend Joe, coupled with working a dead-end job at an electronics shop and volunteering every week at a crisis helpline called Green Shoots. So, on one faithful day, when Annie anonymously calls Green Shoots crisis line, going by her safe name of Pia, and Will going by his safe name of Jack, answers, unbeknownst to them. This is the driving force behind them forming an important connection with one another where they are simultaneously helping each other navigate the issues occurring within their separate lives. Although that's the main plot of the novel, the story occasionally jumps back and forth to 5 years in the past when Annie was in Paris, France on an interview assignment for youthmusic.com where she was tasked with interviewing the Defectors for an article she was working on. That day in Paris was where Annie and Will first formed a connection with one another, although nothing happened between them then. Overall, I absolutely adored this book and thought it was an incredibly touching and heartwarming story. The Lifeline is one of those books that had me invested until the very end and I loved every moment of it. I loved the complex themes of death, grief, and loss it explores and how it doesn't shy away from sugarcoating it at all. I'm also a sucker for books set in Britain, so that was definitely a plus. I'd rate this book 5 out of 5 stars and would highly recommend anyone give it a read for themselves if they are interested in stories that explore complex, important issues.